Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be teaching you and performing to you and teaching to you one of the best sandwich card tricks of all of time. So if I just dribble the cards and make you say stop whenever you want, you can take a look at the card. I have no idea. Alright. Now I'm gonna choose two cards to help me out. Alright. Let's make it random this time. You know what? Let's make it random. Alright. And I honestly don't know what your card is. Normally we'd use something like the queens and the jacks or the kings even, and the aces even. But this time I have decided to use the two nines. Sometimes we can also use the tens. And if I just turn them face down and snap my fingers, your card, the king of spades, would appear. I'm sorry, what? It's not your card? Let me rephrase that. The king does not appear in between the nines. Actually, the nine appears in between the kings. And that is the trick, guys, and I hope you liked it. Let's move on to the tutorial. So guys, in this tutorial I am going to be, first, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the video, my channel, and like the video, alright, to help me promote my channel. Alright, if you want me uploading more content like this. Alright, so this extra video is for the day I missed out some days before. Alright, I didn't think I uploaded a video on that day, so this is the extra video of that day. Alright, so the sandwich goes like this. You're gonna need a little bit of setup. You can do this without setup per se. If you do know how to do a half pass, then you can do this from a shuffle deck of playing cards. Alright, so you're gonna choose the your favorite pair. Alright, in this case I'm gonna be using jacks. Alright, and you half pass that jack, so it is now face up. Alright, and first what you need to do is find your favorite pair. Alright, and you're gonna pull it. Alright, pull it to the top. Alright, and now while you do, you're gonna perform a half pass. Alright, half pass is just like that, and then you're gonna find the second jack and pull it to the top as well. So now what you have is this setup. Alright, your favorite jack, one face down, one face up. You can do this from a pre-arranged deck, like you can do this as your setup. This is the entire setup, by the way. This is the entire setup. Alright, you can do this from a shuffle deck of cards. I just demonstrated you how to do it. You can just come like this, or you can do like I told you, the half pass. Alright, so from a shuffle deck it would look like that. Alright, the spectator gets to shuffle the playing cards. Alright, you find your jack, where is it? Alright, and then you turn it face down and you find your second jack and pull it to the top. Alright, now what is going to happen is you have this situation where you have one face down, one face up. Now you're going to let them freely select a card, and now you want to take a peek at the card. There are a few ways you can do this. Alright, now you can obviously do this. Now I don't know what the card is, but if you just get a break under the card, alright, and then you square up, and then little bit your pinky should apply pressure upwards while squaring up the deck, so you naturally see that the 5 is right there. Or what you can do is even better. Alright, you can just control the card to the bottom. Alright, that's even better. Oh sorry, that was not the case. Alright. Alright, so be nice. The 9 of spades. Now we don't know that yet. You're gonna push that in, and now while squaring up the cards you can just take a peek at the bottom card like so. Alright, and then what you can do is shuffle that 9 into the center of the deck. Alright, alright, we can just shuffle that 9 into the center of the deck, maintaining the two jacks on top. Alright, don't forget that. Obviously, the third way, and probably the easiest way to take a peek at the card, is to have a key card. Alright, now how can you have a key card when the card is selected from the middle? Good question. That's kind of an improvisation. Alright, stop. You take a peek at the card, that is stopped at. Okay, stop, they take a look at the card, and now you take a look at this card. Alright, so this is the king of hearts. We don't care what this card is, this is the king of hearts, you know it is the king of hearts. Drop this on top. You know now that on the besides the king of hearts should be, below the king of hearts should be their card. Alright, since you have your key card. Alright, I'll do that again. This spectator says stop, they stop, you remember this card which is the key card, you show them the card, or it doesn't matter, and then you place it on top. So the key card directly goes on top of the spectator's selection, and therefore you just gotta look for your key card, and the card below it should be the spectator's card. And then you say we gotta, like, let's do something random, you know, let's choose the sixes to find your card. Now they will have a little bit confused reaction as to you don't need to find their card, alright, because you've already found their card. You don't need them, alright. So they will be a little bit confused, but you know what to do now. This is all expected for you. Now what you do is like get a break under two cards, alright. So these are two cards. And you place their six first, the six of diamonds, and then the other six, alright, on top. And now do a quadruple lift, and now you can easily show that the jack of clubs has appeared in between the cards. Now they are obviously going to go like, that's not my card, alright. Then you say, I'm sorry, the jack does not appear in between the two sixes, but your card, the six of diamonds, will appear in between the two jacks. Now what's happening over here? You have this like this. You just peel off the top card, flip it up and place it on the bottom. That's it. And when you do it at full speed, it looks like the 6 has changed, alright, into the 2 jacks, alright. By far, you took it like this, and boom, 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 boom. Alright, so that's what it should look like, alright. So you take the top card, flip it and place it on the bottom, and you spread these 2 cards. So at speed it should look like that, alright, like that. So you can also do some effect, alright, so the jack appears inside the wait a second, the jack does not appear inside the 2 sixes, but the 6 appears inside the 2 jacks, and that is a banger, trust me, alright. The credit to this card trick, actually I don't know who created this card trick, but I'm just gonna credit the one that has taught me, alright. So Be the Magician, I learned it from him, alright. I think so, I learned it from him, from Be the Magician, alright. Alright, so I think it's his card trick. I'm not sure if it's his card trick or not, but I learned it from him, so I'm just gonna credit him for this, alright. So yes guys, that was the card trick, alright. I'm gonna just go through everything over again. So find your favorite pair. In this case I'm gonna find the 2 queens, alright. I'm gonna find the 2 queens, boop. And the second queen is right about should be here. Stop. Look at the key card, alright. Wherever they say stop, you should have the pile divided into 2 piles, alright. This is their pile and this is our pile. Just take a look at this card, the 5 of hearts. Remember that card, doesn't matter what this card is. Just make it look like it does. And now look for your 5 of hearts. Now sometimes the 5 of hearts can have the king. Sometimes the 5 of hearts, meaning your key card, below it could be a quartz card, okay. Then it's nothing, like if it's a number card below the 5 of hearts, which is our key card, then you say we'll do something random. If the card is something like the king of hearts, which is a normal card used in a sandwich, then let's just say that, you know what, we'll use the 2 red kings for this one. But what was your card? The 4 of clubs, right? The 4 of clubs. We'll do something random for this. We'll use the 2 4s, alright. And we know their card is the 4 of clubs, alright. The 4 of clubs, the 4 of clubs. Place it on the bottom and then the 4 of spades. Do a quadruple lift. Boom. and you know what, do a quadruple lift and grab 2 cards. Alright, in reality you have read to reveal this card. Alright, now you can do a effect. Alright, so an effect like that or like that, you know what, anything you would prefer. Alright, or you know what, there is one more that many people have not known. Alright, it looks like that. Alright, I have not done this effect in such a long time. Alright, I almost forgot how to do it. Alright, only because of muscle memory I can keep track. Alright, you can do it like that. It looks super cool. Alright, and then you place this queen back in the center and say that the 2 4s have found their card. Nope, the 2 4s have not found their card, but the 2 queens have found the 4 of clubs. Alright, the first production in my opinion is super cool, the Natsu sandwich it is. Alright, and it looks like that. Alright, so you have a card in between and you supposedly show the 2 4s empty. Alright, you bend them the opposite way and this card pops out. Alright, it's not supposed to pop out like that. Alright, it's supposed to pop out like that. Alright, so the card is supposed to pop out far. Alright, like that. So I'll teach you this Natsu sandwich sometime soon. Alright, because I'd like to get the hang of it first. Alright, and then I'll teach you how to do it. Alright, so yes guys, so that was it for this trick and tutorial, and I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.